Did you know the sun and moon once lived right here on Earth? Not in the sky, not in the heavens, but on the same soil you walk on. They had neighbors. They had visitors. They even hosted dinner. But one invitation brought an endless tide into their home. A tide so powerful it swallowed the world and forced them to flee into the sky forever. Tonight, we uncover the ancient legend of how the sun and moon were chased into eternity by water itself. Long before the sky stretched above us like an endless roof, the sun and the moon lived on Earth as radiant siblings. The sun was warm, brilliant, and proud. The moon was calm, observant, and wise. Their closest friend was water. Water did not live in a house like they did. Water lived vast and sprawling across lowlands and deep places, surrounded by countless relatives, fish with shimmering scales, slow-moving turtles, whispering reeds, sea creatures no one could fully name. Every day, the sun would visit water in his domain. He would shine over the rippling surfaces and laugh as reflections danced across the waves. But water never came to visit. Not because he did not want to, because he was many. "I cannot come lightly," water once warned. "Where I go, my people go." The sun only smiled. "How much space could you possibly need?" The sun insisted. "You are my friend," he said. "You must come to my home." The moon hesitated. She had watched water expand during storms. She had seen rivers swallow land, but the sun's pride was stronger than caution. So he constructed a courtyard wider than fields. He raised walls taller than trees. He carved channels and pathways, confident he could contain whatever arrived. When it was finished, the sun stood proudly at the doorway. Now, he called to the horizon, "You may visit." Water appeared at the threshold. "Even then," he asked gently, "is it safe for me to enter?" The sun laughed. "It is safe." Water asked again, "Are you certain?" The moon felt something tighten inside her, but the sun, glowing with confidence, declared once more, "It is safe." And so water entered. At first, it was beautiful. Clear streams flowed across the courtyard floor. Silverfish darted playfully. Coral fragments glowed like jewels in sunlight. The sun beamed. The moon relaxed, but the water did not stop. More came. Schools of fish. Crabs scuttling sideways, eels twisting through pillars. The water reached their ankles. "Is it still safe?" Water asked. "Yes," said the sun. The water reached their knees. Massive sea turtles pushed through the doorway. Strange deep-sea creatures followed behind, blinking in confusion at dry land that was no longer dry. The courtyard filled. The rooms filled. The walls trembled. The water reached their waists. "Is it still safe?" Water asked again. The sun did not answer immediately, because now he understood. Water had no end. The tide rose to their chests. Furniture floated. Foundations cracked. The earth beneath their home disappeared into a swirling deep. The moon whispered, "We cannot hold the ocean." They climbed. First to the upper floors, then higher. The water swallowed doorways and windows alike. Creatures of the deep now swam through what had once been hallways. The sun's light flickered against waves, crashing against his own walls. The moon looked down and saw no land, only water, a single, endless ocean where Earth had once breathed. They reached the roof, the last dry place. From that height they saw water as a full family, stretching beyond sight. It was never malice. It was simply nature. Water cannot arrive alone. The tide lapped at the edge of the rooftop. There was nowhere left to climb. The moon looked upward. There was nothing there, just vast, open darkness. "Higher," she said softly. The sun hesitated. Below them, their home was gone. Before them, the sky is unknown. The water touched their feet, and so they leaped. Upward, beyond the flood, beyond the reach of rising tides. They climbed into the emptiness and found it could hold them in a way walls never could. From that day forward, they never returned to Earth. The sun took the day, blazing across the sky. The moon took the night, watching the waters below with quiet memory. And water remained, spreading across the world. Rivers, oceans, rain, forever reminding the earth of the time it rose too high. Some say the sun shines so fiercely because he still carries pride. Some say the moon glows softly because she remembers the flood, and some say that every tide is water's echo of that ancient visit. A reminder, you cannot contain what is limitless. And sometimes, the sky is not a beginning. It is a refuge.